What's up guys, and welcome to another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. Today I'm gonna do a short video. Maybe it's not that short, but as you can see I'm kinda sick right now all these days, so I'm trying to get well soon. But either way, there were some crazy infos about the upcoming treasure map mode. We already knew it was about Zoro and Sanji, but now we got the treasure map Sugafest as well. The infos right here with a V2 Shanks that was leaked a few days ago, and it's split into 3 parts as always, and I've got some translations here as well on Reddit. So we're getting, as you can see right here, the treasure map Kuma and the treasure map Monet. Kuma, I'm going over the boosts in a second. Kuma is the one unit that is again just useful in really useful in treasure map, and Monet is the one that you could also use beside treasure map. There's a special dealing 50,000 fixed damage to one enemy, reduce 3 turns of bind and of damage reduction on the enemy, which is nice. And she's a free spirit fighter unit, so the free spirit type continues. Kuma, he cuts the HP of all enemies by 10%, reduce the cooldown of the top row characters by 2, so your captain and friend captain, and for 1 turn boost the color affinity of int and strength units depending on the level you are current on the treasure map. So level 1 to 10 is a boost of 1.5, level 11 to level 20 is a boost of 1.75, and everything above level 20, so starting with level 21, is a 2 times orb boost. So again with the int boost, just Shanks is an int character, and he's most useful with int characters, and Monet and Kuma are both int characters, so that's a sign maybe. So, getting to the Sugafest, which is split in 3 parts as I already said. The first part from the 9th to the 12th of March. The legends that are boosted are Shanks V2, the new one of course, the Flamingo V2, Boa Hancock V2, Rablucci V2, it's kind of the V2 day, Blackbeard, God Usopp, Rablucci V1 as well, and Hody Jones, and both treasure map units, Kuma and Monet, and the badge from Luffy or Lace, Luffy and Ace, you know, they are boosted as well. Garb V2 is on part 1. On part 2 we have Shanks V2 again, he's boosted on every part. Nico Robin, Sabo, who gets a point boost when you have his 6-star plus version. Windsmoke Judge, Lucy, Akainu, pretty strong units. Crocodile, the 6-star plus is also a very good unit. Inuarashi and Fujitora V2. And we've got Kobe V2 and the Valentine Nami. For all those guys that are searching for another Valentine Nami, there's your chance. And part 3 we have Luffy and Ace, Nekomamushi Rayleigh V2, Magellan, Boa Hancock version 1, who also gets a 1.2 treasure point boost when she is super evolved, but she's not that good. Wait. Law V2, Law V1, also the same. If you super evolve him, he got his 6-star plus recently, and that is pretty good. You get a 1.2 treasure point boost. Fujitora V1 and Princess Shirahoshi, and you get Mako V2 and Oz Junior V2 as well, boosted on that day from Rare Recruits, and some other units as well. But just to make sure, all legends are available, just specific ones are rated up, and it's not an all gold. You know, they're just have to be like a trap Sugarfest, and it seems like the treasure map Sugarfests are always like bait. They just put in a lot of silver posters and you just want to get those point boosters because it makes it so much less grinding, and yeah, but you have to expect that you get a lot of silvers on these. Except for the first pull. The first multiple is guaranteed to be 4-star or above, aka all gold. And the second multiple, you get a guaranteed treasure map money on the 11th poster, and third and sixth multiple is a guaranteed red. And for all those guys that don't know what to do with the gems, the 9th and 12th multiple are guaranteed rated up legends, and the multiple counter resets every day. Yep. No, it resets every few days, not every day. Multiple counter resets when the banner changes. So if you pull on part 1 day 1 3 times and on part 1 day 2 3 times, you have the 6th multi. So that's a little change, okay. But either way, I, for myself, will not pull on this Sugarfest because I'm stuffed with some good units for the treasure map, and I don't want to spend my gems on silver posters anymore. I just save some gems for the 4th anniversary. I guess there are some Sugars coming up that will catch me and I will get the bait, and well, we see about that. But then we got to the juicy news about the Sanji and Zoro treasure map. As you guys should know right now, it's a dual unit, Sanji Zoro. Sanji is a Psy unit and Zoro is a Dex unit. Whoa, a Dex Zoro? Who would expect that? But either way, I'm not going over all that stuff that is already explained a ton of times in different videos. Here we go with the Kuma and the Monet. So, here we go with the point boosters. As you can see on this very nice spreadsheet somewhere here, I don't know why I put myself in here. You can see Kuma gets the 2 times boost, so pretty much the most wanted unit, but that's why he's not given out on the 2nd as guaranteed, and he's the treasure map only good unit. Either way, money 1.5, so if you want to pull on that, I would suggest 2 or 3 pulls. 3 when you just want to try your luck on getting a good legend, and 2 just for the money, because it kind of helps out. Then we got a 1.35 for the new version 2 Shanks and the Luffy Ace legend, and as well for the Sabo, the treasure map Sabo that we got last treasure map. It's somehow a little sad that there are not so many good units on the 1.2 points list that would go well with Zabo, so you just have to do something about that. The rare recruits from the Luffy Ace banner are also boosted. You can go over that here. You see them here again. The Marco V2, Ors Junior V2, Garb V2, and Kobe V2 are boosted by 1.2 points. And there we go with a lot of free-to-play units, except for the Law, the Super Evolved version 1 Law, Sabo, and Boa Hancock, but I guess a lot of people should have a Boa Hancock right now. Then we get the Fortnite characters and the Colosseum characters that you can see here, and some Raid Boss characters as well: Magellan, Virgo, Blackbeard, and Duval. So, me personally, I'm gonna do the current, what's her name? Current Fortnite with Capone and Jury Bonnie. because you get some extra XP right now. And the units are also nice, and then you get some books that you might need, I don't know. But either way, I'm not finished with that new treasure map because there are some other things that were changed. And just so, the changes that were made. I might as well, no, I can't show you that. Either way, we're going to that screen. The treasure map with Zoro and Sanji. The time to reach the boss is shortened, so maybe you got a smaller map. It's already just one map, not the three map thing that we start with. There are also rainbow chests with a special treasure point place. I don't know what's about that, but either way, they increase the treasure points you get from the final boss again, so that's pretty nice. And you get limit break materials from the treasure map Whitebeard as well. Maybe again with a 3 million to get him fully maxed. But Whitebeard, in my opinion as well as a lot of others think the same, I think a lot of other people think the same, that Whitebeard is maybe the worst treasure map unit. He's not that good, but he is pretty strong. So, the amount of time it takes to clear a map has been shortened. That just depends on the East Blue League, because you can use a character more than just once, and that is for every time. If it's the encounter, the final battle, you can use the character as often as you want. So, not the restriction, you just use them on the encounter once, and then one final boss, and you can't use him again in that round. So that's pretty nice for beginning players. So, but for the Grand Line and New World League, if you use a unit on the encounter, so on the map, the mini bosses that are on the map, you can't use them on the final battle stage. So if you encounter one on the map and put in your Sabo treasure map unit, you can't use that Sabo again anytime later except for the encounter. Just say it like that. That's easy to say. But there's one more thing. If you defeat one of those enemies on the encounter, so on the map, you don't have to fight that unit again in the final boss battle stage. That is a big change that I really like, because it makes it so much faster to get one round done. You don't have to fight again one unit on the map and just do it again on the final stage boss battle. That's pretty nice. And to top it off, you get the same points on the encounter boss as you would get on the boss battle stage. In the previous, I guess it was in the previous treasure maps, you got way less treasure map points on the encounter than on the boss battle stage. So it's pretty nice that they changed that. So you get your, I don't know, maybe 2,000 treasure map points sometime you get from the boss battle stage. You get when you get to the counter to counter your enemy. And another very great change is that the difficulty of the encounter enemies won't increase when you clear a level. So if you're on, let's say, level 15 and you get to the encounter enemy, he's not stronger than he was on level 1. So that's pretty nice and pretty easy to do. So you could probably go through a map and, if it's possible, defeat all 4 encounters there, get a lot of points, or the same points you would get when you encounter them on the boss battle stage. And it's much easier on level 20 because they are just the same as on level 1. The only thing that is still the same is that the boss battle, in this case, Zoro and Sanji, the difficulty will increase. So, but you get more points as well. So that's all good. So the only thing that I would really like to get right now is to know which limit break things like tablets, stone tablets, you can get from this treasure map, because that is the only thing that I would like to change as well. The other things are all great. That's maybe one of the best treasure maps. Because the last time they just dropped these damage reduction limit break stone tablets. Wow, and they are not that useful. We want those pinch healing and rage stone tablets, and maybe even barrier penetration, which kind of sucks in some ways. We want those, and right now you can only get them from ranking, which is kind of hard to get there, and it's not for everyone. So if they could add that to some lower ranking, maybe if you in, don't know, 5,000 on the New World League, you could get some of those, or just drop them as normal stone tablets on the map. That would make it so much easier, and it would make a lot of people happy, me included, because I really need some of those tablets. And I just saw that, don't forget it, it's an almost 3-day treasure map again. So not that week long, the 7 days. It's again 3 days and 5 hours. 5 hours, yep. Let's see here, from the 13th of March, 6 o'clock PM to the 17th of March, almost 11 PM. So, a lot of grinding again, maybe not that much, because it's much easier to get a map done, and you get again more points from the bosses. We will see what we get. I would really like to get a lot more stone tablets, but we will see what this is gonna do. Either way, I think Banner is on a good way to improve those treasure maps. Maybe not with a point boosters, with a treasure map unit like Uma, who is always just useful in the treasure map, like the boa from the last one, and some other units before that. But either way, I'm still hyped for the treasure map, and hope you get some good units from your pulls. If you do on the Sugarfest, maybe you get a V2 Chunks. He's a decent unit, and yeah, would like you to write down in the comments below if you're gonna pull. What do you think of this treasure map? And we see each other in the next video. Bye bye.